Hey y'all, what is good? It's your girl Ganjanae and I'm live, baby. Okay, on a Tuesday, got the live going up on a Tuesday. Okay, happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday, happy Cinco de Mayo. Okay, to my Latinas, Latinos. Okay, period. yes. Let me go ahead and see who is here. 1 second. Hey, Aqua. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yes, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Super duper appreciate my girl. I see Darlin in the building. Hey, Darlin. Melanin Mommy. He said we got to talk about, wow, right. A lot to talk about, honey. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Aw, thank you, Melanin Mommy. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm glad y'all love it here because I love it here too. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. Let me go ahead and make my little announcements and we'll get right into it, okay? Because I want to definitely touch on everything tonight. One second. All right, so here's my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel, okay? There's also super chats and super stickers available as well as Cash App, all right? Or you can energetically support the channel by just hitting that like button for me, okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, okay? I would so greatly appreciate the support alone, all right? And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email, okay? I know that's easier for some of y'all. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms, okay? That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen, okay? And yes, y'all, if y'all check the community wall, I did post my gossip Instagram, okay? Which is Puff Puff Gossip. I gotta make a little picture for that up here too, so everybody can know. But yes, go ahead and check it out. Just search Puff Puff Gossip. That is your girl, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Also, don't forget there are memberships available as well. Okay, so go ahead and join the membership, y'all. Okay. Also, I think our good sis Aqua posted the Discord link. Yes, thank you so much, my love. Yes, here is the Discord link in the chat if you would like to join. Okay, go ahead and just click that link. All right, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I hope everybody's week is going great so far. Man, I've been jam packed, but you already know I'm gonna make time to come up here. Okay, I'm gonna make time, honey, to come and with my YouTube family. Oh, thank you for the super sticker, Melanin Mommy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Super sweet. Thank you. Hey, Ari. Hey, love. But yeah. All right, so without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all. So, yes, we are going to be getting into Chrisean's recent live. Okay, I feel like it's a lot to pinpoint there that was said. That was very definitely was given a side eye a few times. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be getting into that. I also want to get into Blueface, okay, because apparently he has done a interview with Jason Lee, honey, and he had a lot to say, okay, a lot, as well as a couple other things we'll probably get into if we have time, okay. So go ahead and get comfortable, y'all. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, okay? Let me go ahead and let's see. We're just gonna go ahead and start with this live, okay, that Chrisean did. She also did an interview. I don't know if you want to call it interview. I don't know what the hell to call it, but she had went live with the Donza Project. Now I'm not gonna play that. Now, if y'all want to go watch that, or go ahead and feel free to, because it was basically like I couldn't even watch the whole thing, but from what I seen, it was just it was giving Bible study. It was giving, oh God this, God that, per usual, right? Okay, so yeah. I mean, it's just like I've said before, it's okay. Like, of course, like, yes, love God, love me some God. But it's like sometimes people like Chrisean just take it like way too overboard. Like now you just doing too much. Okay. Like for real. For real. But let me see here. Let me pull up this video. I think here, go right here. One second here. Okay, let me put my banner up. Fair use. All right, let me share my screen. Okay. Shout out to Ruby Kai for this video. Let's get into it, y'all.
Oh, I should have put some lip liner on. Yeah. So I can't even go live on Instagram. I don't even think I want this. It's gum, but I do not want that. It was right there. See, and I got me too like I gotta go. Yeah, I'm just the one. I know I should have put some lip liner or something on. I don't know. Yeah, I've been liking my natural face lately. Should I put a filter? So I'm just sitting in the car, right? Me and baby Jesus. And I'm kind of in awe, y'all. Like, I'm in awe. Like, I can't believe it. I don't think I ever been this happy before. And I'm not talking about like happy because I'm doing my big one. I'm getting wires and stuff, it's, money cool. Getting money cool. But getting peace and then like it falling all compartments of your life.
So, okay. There's already some delusion here, okay? She's talking about she doing her big one. Okay, and she's at peace. See, how could you be at peace when your son isn't up to par? Okay, now everybody, her fans in particular are gonna be like, "Oh, you don't know what she's doing." Blah, 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 blah. Okay, but if there was some progress, I'm pretty sure we will see that. Okay, and for her to say she's at peace is crazy because, first of all, how could you be at peace if your son isn't? Okay, your son struggles every day. He can't even eat. Okay, he can't walk, but you're at peace. Okay, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to be at peace. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to do my big one if, my kids ain't up to par. I'm just saying. All right.
I don't want to cry right now. And y'all be like, oh, she always cry. Oh, she always cry. And then to be on, I just uploaded a clip of Dion Sanders, the little phone call, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I used to cry to like how they be clipping stuff and then they make it motivational. They add the music behind it, and then they be like, but whatever he be pouring into his team and pouring into his boys, good and like he like everybody coach, everybody daddy around the whole world, right? Tell me why I'm on the phone with him in disbelief because he wanted to tell me he's proud of me. And I'm just I'm about to cry. See. Look, I try to be real cool. Look, I don't want to cry, but and then his son's on the phone congratulating me too. Like they ain't them ninjas. Okay. I'm being so humble. They so humble. And the only reason why I dropped the video, I asked permission before I even uploaded any clips and none of that. So everybody that's saying whatever, you can. My heart, my appreciation for everyone that's actually, and then just for him to like say what he said on the phone, I soaked it in. Like everybody wanted you to win this whole time, Chrisean. Like you was talking about, I seen that girl at the weigh-in, clear face, body and body on point, like in shape. And I'm be so serious, yo. This whole journey for like 3 months straight. I locked in 3 months with the great coach, Coach Calvin Ford, Tank Davis coach. You feel what I'm saying? Baltimore. I shipped my car. I left everything I had in LA. I cut everyone off that wasn't good for me. And then I went I was in this gray area where everything was like still hurting, right? Cried out to God, prayed. Then I went in the gym hard. I'm in the gym every day. Sometimes Calvin try to call out, what are you doing? I'm pulling up. One time I'm at the hospital. It's so crazy because now he found out who I was for real. Coach Calvin, like how I am, like I won't miss a beat. When I try to miss a beat, he wouldn't let me. Got on the schedule with my son and therapy and stuff like that for him. So all my worries, all my responsibilities, everything was aligned. Me paying my tithes and offering, being, Faith City Central, my pastor, Pastor Mike, held me down, prayed with me, that whole ministry, loved on me, supported me. And
Okay, so she's doubling down on her allegedly taking Junior to a therapist. He apparently, according to her, okay, he is in therapy. Which I'm sorry, I still don't believe that. I still don't believe that just because, like I said before, you definitely would need a referral from a pediatrician to get said therapist, okay? But again, even let's say she did go to the doctor, okay? I'm pretty sure it's more than just one specialist that Junior needs at this point, okay? Like it's clear as day that this baby cannot eat, cannot walk, cannot talk, okay, at almost 3 years old. in a few months here. Yeah, he's gonna be 3 years old. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it would have been a lot more. They would have told her they would have told her that Junior needed. Okay, for one, and for two, you know, I feel like a professional that would see what state this poor child is in would it would probably raise concern. All right. So yeah, I don't believe that, honestly. Just in my opinion. But let's continue.
And 3 months. You would be surprised what God would do for you. And all you have to do is surrender everything and just give it to him. And I'm not trying to cry right now because I want to just get the message out because my tears will override this message. And I'm saying that to say, like, don't just give him certain things, give him everything. Give him what you want, give him what you like, give him what you think you like, give him what you're confused about, just give it to him. And when I mean give it to him, leave it there. You feel me? And like when he say leave, leave. He say go, go. He say stop, stop. You hear those things, we just don't do them. So, but I'm just sitting in the car at my house, like, and then I'm getting a lot of congratulations from honorable people, right? And then how they say that they watch me. And what Dion said, it blessed me too. And it's crazy, my little brother, he's in that football era. Like, I play football, but I never really went through with it. When I was playing in LA, I got locked up and I stopped playing. And then when I started playing out here in Maryland for DC Divas, something happened to my ankle and I got come.
Football, there's football that wasn't you supposed to have a football team? Okay, what happened to the football team? Child. Mm-mm. Just be lying, honey. Lying through that tooth.
With a strategy how I'm gonna play football and box without getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm still praying on that. But bro, and then like my little brother PD, he looks up to all of them. Like he loved them dearly. Um it's just a full circle moment for real. And I'm just so appreciative. And I get to stream with them. They want me to come to Miami. So we gonna work on whenever but what's his name? Shador. He work out during the week. He's
Streaming to do what? Okay, what are you gonna do? Talk about Jesus all day? Okay. Bible studies and stuff? Like, yeah. I don't understand what. Okay. Is Junior gonna be part of these streams? Asking for a friend, okay? Ciao.
he's where you say he was at? Denver. He's in Denver every day. The weekends, that's the only time he really got playtime. And that's what I said it for me too, because only day I got off is Sunday, but I take off Saturday for them. Long as we working out. But just to have that available, I'm like, y'all know what I do. I do my big one with every blessing. So that call wasn't that call was a couple of days ago. I posted it today because I'm done. I'm done my fast. So yep, I broke my fast with Coach. We did dinner. Me and Calvin and his wife. was pleasant. They love my son. They treat me like a daughter. Yeah. I could really cry right now. That's how happy I am. Like, I'm so happy. It don't even make no daggone sense. I get my equipment tomorrow for streaming, so we could lock in Chrisean World. I start. I could show y'all proof. I start filming on the 11th. That got nothing to do with streaming. So they gave me keys to this lake house. I can't tell you too much, they said, but I'm excited for that too. And I get paid a wire. Like, another 100 bands. Like, just left and right, left and right. I ain't like panicking. I ain't like, God is literally strategically just vindicating and like he's literally like molding, pruning me. He's, you okay, baby? You took his shoe off. He took his shoe and sock off. Look what shoes he got. He got the Jack Harlems on. We love the Jack Harlems. His feet get big. It's ridiculous. He's getting tall. This is awesome. But yeah, I'm actually like in awe. I'm very appreciative and I'm honored. I could tell you about the other things that I'm concerned about though, but those are things that go in my prayer closet too. Like, it's no point in saying any of that on live, you know. But those things got nothing to do with what God got going on. And I'm just here to just say that to y'all because I don't know who watching or who want to hear this, but I look different. I feel different. I see the difference. I hear the difference. When people be like, I'm proud of you, I be like, literally, when they be like, I'm proud of you, it'd be like, I'd be like, you proud of me? Oh, thank you. Like, I promise you, like, it catches me off guard every time somebody say that. I'm proud of you, dog. I respect it. And it's like, that little Chrisean, I'm talking about the baby Chrisean that's inside me, that been there the whole time. You know, she's like, finally, like, my body caught up with my soul. That's how I feel. Like, because my body was doing other stuff. My flesh wanted to do everything else. But my soul wanted to listen to the spirit. And my spirit was like, wasn't strong enough because I wasn't feeding the spirit. I wasn't around things to stay in the spirit, to be in the spirit. It's like, I feel safe. I feel fulfilled and I feel light on my feet. Like, I don't feel heavy. Don't feel heavy. The weighing of the blessings are heavy, but and it feel like a window in heaven just opened up and it's pouring out.
I wonder if she would still feel that way if she didn't win that fight, okay? Which, by the way, she only won by 1 point. So, like, all these people gassed her head up, like, like, yeah, a win is a win, but it's like 1 point. Like, y'all acting like she won by a landslide. Like, let's talk about it, okay? Clock it. Like, what are we talking about? But I think her head is being gassed up even more and more. And so, child, mm-mm-mm. A hot mess.
Yeah. 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 This is crazy. And then, like, I was at dinner with Coach Alvin. He's like, you know, this is at your own pace, right? And they was asking about PTSD, or like they was just asking me about my mental after the fight. And I was just like, Coach, I'm gonna be honest, like, I told myself I was gonna fast, right? And then like the day after that I didn't fast. Like probably 2 days after the fight, I was eating whatever I wanted. And then like when everything was happening at once, good, bad, everything was like spiraling, right? I went straight fasted, like no food, like just straight water and the Bible, and just like to myself, like crying out to God, thanking Him, telling Him what I'm sad about, telling Him what I'm nervous about, gave it all with Him, right? Came back light on my feet. Like, I'm light on my feet right now, bro. So when I was at the table, he like, you good? I'm like, I fasted. I went straight to God. I'm breaking my fast with y'all. And I love them people so bad. It's bad. So like, yeah. But for a fighter, or like to be in this position, I kind of got the feel of how it feels like when you win, or you work so hard for one fight, right? So you gotta go again. You gotta do it all over again. One thing about God, he added a little spin to it. Like it feel like again, but another step. It's not the same thing again. It's not on repeat. It's something different. It's something bigger. It's something way more different than the first time, because you did it the first time. So I got something for you for the second. Like, it's orchestrated to hit different, but the same. And then it's like, all right, boom. The suffering and the sacrifice part is easier now. And I say it's easier now because, remember, y'all, I was, my bad, my swipe left to close. Okay. I was 200 pounds, 190. So, like, I'm not that heavy no more. I'm not that heavy. So, working out ain't gonna be hard. Like, you know, when I was first working out, everything felt sluggish, slow. When I swing, I could feel the weight. Like, so, yeah. So, but I like my hair. But yeah, I'm saying all this to say, like, if you're struggling to have a relationship with Christ or with God, or like you're struggling with what I'm trying to get to, get A point A to B, first be content. Don't complain about what you don't have. Don't complain what you don't complain, right? Just be content, grateful, right? Be grateful that it's uncomfortable. Don't be so grateful that you stay there. So, okay, wait. Wait in Hebrew means, or like in the translations, it means, expect. Like, expect to. Let me look up what I was ready to say. Wait means something, but it doesn't mean stop. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But I'm so honored to even be at peace around great people. Great people want to be around me. Everything's just great. So but I love y'all. I was just sitting in a car. I just want to say thanks, God, for everything. I feel good. I look good. I'm doing great. And I appreciate it. And y'all keep trying clip me every time I cry. You know, everything that's good make me cry. Like, I be seeing stuff and I be so appreciative of it. And it makes me cry. So that's that. But this is cool. You know what I feel like? This is a redemption story. It's crazy because I never. It has to be the Holy Spirit. It has to be God because the way everything was put together. And I don't know about you, but me losing 30 pounds in 3 months, do the math. That's 2 pounds a day. It's like, no, I don't know, is it? 30 pounds in 3 months. I don't know about you, but that's a lot. And I didn't even know, like, then it's crazy because you won't even know that you let yourself, like, you won't even know. Like, it's like by the time you look up, you're like, dang, I was really depressed. Dang, I wasn't on nothing. Dang, I was just spiraling. That's why I suggest fasting, bro. Like, if you, I'm not talking about fast to get skinny. I'm talking about fasting to get closer to God. Fasting to hear the Holy Spirit. Fasting to get wisdom, discernment, and insight on your calling. Fasting to know how to steward blessings. Fasting to know what season you're in, because you don't, and fasting to know your gifts. So that's what I was fasting for. I was fasting for a whole bunch of stuff: direction, insight, wisdom, relief. When I fast, I get more confident. I don't be scared. Like, I don't. I You do as you can go. Like, if God is telling you to do 3 days, try 3 days. If you can't do 3 days, try 12 hours. If you can't do 12 hours, do 6 hours. If you can't, and then you up it up. Okay, I can do 12 hours now. Oh, now I can do 24 hours. Now, you go. But the more you increase your love for God, what you have to do is, to be successful at your fast, you have to eliminate anything that's good for your flesh. So, like, if you like watching TV, no, you cannot watch TV. No, you cannot be on Instagram. You have to consecrate. So, you just got to consecrate.
Get 2 5-gallon water bottles of your choice, plus a 24-case of half-liter alcohol.
If I were you, I'd check in the hotel room and turn my phones off. But if I do that, Coach Calvin gonna think somebody kidnapped me. He gonna think something happened. So text all your loved ones before you do that. But Yeah, I think my next fast is gonna be that, where I turn my phone off, my cellular off, because I use my iPad for studying and sermons and stuff and Bible and books. So and like planning. So yeah, you shouldn't even plan on it. So like yeah, my next fast, my next goal, right, is to fast and check myself in a hotel room, just me and the baby. Love it. I can't explain it, but the full 24 hours and eat that Monday morning. I was just doing Sundays, do the whole camp, try to do the whole camp. Just give that day strictly for rest, body restoration, healing, fasting, and my dedication to God. And because, like, you could try to do it at home, but you'll have distractions, like your refrigerator or your little brother coming in the house. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I suggest, like, okay, so if you don't have that budget to go in a hotel room to fast for a day out of the week or whatever day you are, I don't know, because, like, yeah, I'm gonna just lock in. Yeah. This next fight, I'll be a better fighter. I'll be locked in more with God. Yep. Yep. And I'll be more in shape. Yep. My body will be more like now I got to tone up everything, because I lost a lot of weight. But, my back could, it's all good. Like, one thing about this mode, yeah, I can't explain it, y'all. It's a Jesus mode. One thing about that Jesus mode, it's all Jesus. So I'm excited to be in this mode. That's how I've been strategizing my life for real. The word, so like when I first wake up, sometimes baby Jesus be waking me up. And I use that to like get myself all the way up for him. And all he be wanting is his bottle. So I give him his bottle, but when I give him his bottle, I make sure either the word is playing on the speaker out loud or like gospel. If I'm like still sleepy, say if I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, this is what I used to do. I'm gonna start back doing again. I used to try to crack open the word and journal, like at least read a verse and write to God and just like thank him so much and go back to sleep. Cause when you get woken up around that time around like 3 a.m., 2 a.m., God is basically present for you to spend time with him. And he needs you to spend time with him. Not because he needed, you need it. I need it. So if you're waking up, it's because you need to spend time with God, because you need to spend time with God.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Okay, we get it. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Okay, like, girl, do you have to keep saying that? Hold on, let's look this up real quick because, yeah, it is definitely giving religious psychosis. Okay. Yeah. Hold on, let me stop sharing this real quick. We'll get back to that. I just want to look this up because, like, yeah, this is crazy. I mean, every sentence. Okay, let's look it up. Religious psychosis is a non diagnostic descriptive term for psychosis, hallucinations, and delusions centered on religious and spiritual themes. It involves rigid beliefs that are not shared by a person's cultural or spiritual community. It is often associated with schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or severe depression. Okay. Grandiose delusions. Believing oneself to be a messiah, a saint, or having a special divine mission to save the world. Okay. Persecutory delusions, believing that demons, evil spirits, or God are punishing them, possessing them, or causing them harm. Command hallucinations, hearing voices of divine or evil beings instructing them to act. Okay. Extreme guilt and sin, the unshakable conviction that one has committed an unpardonable sin or is eternally damned. Okay. Extreme obsessive or frantic engagement in prayer or religious rituals that disrupt daily life. All right. The key distinction lies in the ability to function and the sharing of beliefs within a community. Genuine religious experience is typically consistent with the cultural tradition and promotes well being, whereas religious psychosis presents as inflexible, causes significant distress or danger, and isolates the individual. Okay. Yeah. So, it's just what is given. Okay. Like, my goodness. I mean, I've been I've crossed some pretty religious people in my lifetime so far, and I've never seen somebody so overly religious. Okay. It's like, yeah, you're trying too hard to convince people that you're just this holier than thou devout Christian. All right. Mm-mm-mm. And then, Chrisean has said in the past that she hears voices, okay? She says she hears voices. Okay, so which leads me to believe that this girl could very much be schizophrenic, all right? Not to mention there's a family history of it. I think she said that Chastity is schizophrenic. Okay, so obviously, it's in their bloodline. All right. So is it far fetched to say that she could possibly, have something going on too? That's why I say, like, yes, Junior, for sure, Junior needs a lot of help, okay? But Chrisean, you need help too. All right, you got a lot going on mentally that needs to be addressed, and you know, you could pray and all that, but mental health is real, okay? And I suggest you go and seek some professional help, as well as if you're gonna be religious and go to church, okay, do that, but you're still gonna need some sort of professional help here. Okay, I don't care how much how many scriptures you read, how many you know Bible quotes you throw out there. It doesn't matter. Okay, clearly this girl needs some serious help. Mentally unstable. Okay, but let's get back into it.
Don't hate the messenger, babe. I'm just telling straight facts. So what I'm gonna start doing is just straight but yeah. I love you. I love y'all. Um y'all is like a bottle. He likes sippy cups and he like his bottle. I'm gonna be honest, I had my bottle since I was 9.
Here she go lying. See what I'm saying? You this devout Christian and God this and God that, but then turn around and lie. Lie so quick. Now you know damn well Junior is not on no sippy cup. Okay, we see him with the same infant bottle for years now. Okay, what are we talking about? Sippy cup? When have y'all ever seen Junior with a sippy cup? Huh? Unheard of. Okay. Unfortunately, because yeah, he should be on a sippy cup by now. He should be sipping through a straw and some more. You know, like it's just crazy. That's why I don't believe it, because this girl just is so quick to lie. If you truly changed, quote unquote, you wouldn't be like so quick to tell all these lies, even if it's like, a white lie. Like, come on, man. Tell the truth, shame the devil, right? I'm just saying.
And I'm 26 and I still wear a binky, so. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
She says she's 26 and she still wears a binky, and she had her bottle since she was 9 years old. Are you kidding me? Is that your excuse for why Junior at almost 3 years old is still drinking out of an infant bottle? Was that supposed to be your rebuttal? Really? Girl.
If any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch. You that bitch.
That is so crazy. That is probably the craziest shit that came out her mouth in a while. It was on your bottle since 9 is insane. And what was you sipping out of that bottle? Okay, and if you was, let's say you was drinking till 9 years old, drinking out your bottle, I'm pretty sure you still had a meal with it. Okay, you still had food to eat with it. Okay, like two different things. But I highly doubt that this girl has been drinking or was drinking bottles up until she was 9 years old. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. Never. Like, I can't believe she said that. That is wild to me, okay? But let's get back into this. Ciao.
Y'all be so like, I'm gonna be so honest. I wish let me record Justin, and then I'm gonna show y'all how fast it's moving. Oh yeah, my phone. I ain't leave my house in like 3 days. I don't be leaving my house, so I ain't go get my phone fixed yet, cause I ain't leave yet. And then Apple, they bougie. They be like, you gotta schedule appointment. So, and I missed my appointment Friday. Hold on, let me show you a video. This how fast y'all commented.
Never ever sue the driver who crashed into you after a car accident. There's a better way to get compensated that's faster, easier.
All right. Look. This how fast y'all commenting. Hold on, let me make sure. Cause y'all know how y'all be. Y'all be seeing stuff. Y'all be like, oh yeah. Y'all be screenshotting stuff. I ain't got time for that right now. But you see how fast y'all comments are? You see how fast y'all comments are? This how fast y'all comments are. Y'all see it? It's fast. I can't read them. Y'all comments fast. I see all the purple crosses for sure. But y'all be moving fast. Like, I have to probably, huh? Isn't that fast? What am I tripping? Everybody that's giving me candies. Yeah. Your comments too fast for me. But And I don't know how many viewers in here either. Like, I can't see the side of my screen. Tea time with Latrice. Thank you for the gifts. Number one boy mom. Thank you for the gift. Scatter Beauty. Thank you, babes. Michael Reed, thank you. Wilson Bob, thank you. Blackbird, thank you. Kayla, thank you. Y'all at the top 99? A lot of people were sending stuff. That the boss lady. Heavily Miss T, Love Amara, Cute Tay, Katrina, Cute Tay, Queen Lucas, Scatter B, Euphoria feeling. I'm in the spirit of God. That's what I feel like. I'm in his wings or something. No, I'm not in his wings. That's not biblical. I'm wrapped around. I'm wrapped with his love. I'm wrapped in his love.
You are high as a fucking kite.
I'm not high. I cannot explain, but I love it. It feels like it resonate. It resonate. It feels. Thank you, Shuki, for the galaxy. Thank you. Thank you. Dang. Jonezzy with 3 underscores. Thank you, babes. Tea time is crazy. Blue eyes. Thank you. Bless you, Papa. We getting out right now. All right, y'all. Unless y'all want to see me eat my food, huh? Y'all want to see what I got? I'm gonna eat it with my fingers. Want to see me eat my food? All right, let's put the light on or something. Oh, let me turn my light on. All right, let me take this gum out. So this is sea bass, or I don't know. It's called rock. What's that rockfish? It's named after me. Oh, that's not my name no more though. It's named after my old name. My name is Chrisean Holy Hands Malone. That's my name. I know y'all like, oh, this is good. This need to be heated up. I'm eating this in my house. I just look. I ate all the good stuff, but the good stuff is underneath the fish, which is the Brussels sprouts. Yeah, we gotta go. Baby Jesus wanna get out. Turn it off. Come here, babe. I'm about to get him actually. Let me unbuckle him. Y'all wanna see baby Jesus? He look cute today. Come here, Papa. Come here, Papa. He took his shoe off. Come here. Maybe it's daggone cold. It's a little chilly outside. Come here, baby. Come here. Let's say hi. Let's say hi. Oh. Y'all like his Jesus piece. Look at his pit. Look, he trying to take his head off. Look. He took his sock and his shoe off. Get him right though. He just one of this. They don't be tripping. They just want to. Yeehaw. He's so cute. You see it, baby? You want? Yeah, let's take this hat. You like, take it off me. It's my twin. Come here. Come here. That's what it is. Damn cold. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but Maryland, it be up and down, babes. But I can take this off right now, though. Come on. Hey, Chrisean. Hey, man. How are you? What up, friend? What's going on? You ready to go in the house? My baby ready to go in the house. Tell me, y'all want to see the book that I'm reading? Can I get a kiss? No. No kisses, no nothing. Chrisean, what you thinking about? Why I can't get a kiss? Can I get a kiss? Look at him, kissing me now. Can I get a kiss? That's so nice. Can I get a kiss? That's so nice. Oh, that laugh scared you. My bad. Don't jump like that. You gonna hit your head. I don't know why I laugh like that, but he make me happy. Give me a kiss. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
And that's all she do. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, mind you, this is almost 3-year-old child. And she keep trying to have a conversation with him, knowing that he can't talk. Okay, he's at this point, it's safe to say that Junior is a mute baby. He is. You know, like this is not impressive. We've seen this time and time again. That's why I said, y'all say, oh, you don't know if she's doing this and that. And I mean, if she was, let's say, taking them to a therapist or a specialist or whatever, okay, I'm sure there would be some signs there. There will be signs. We will see progress. It may be a little slow, but we will see something. Okay, but this is all we get. Her popping her lips on that child. Okay, that don't even really know. That's not even really aware of anything going on around him. For real. Okay, poor Junior. It just seemed like he's just there, and it's sad, man. It's sad, and I don't know about y'all, but if you peep how she's like low-key looking at him, it's giving like, it's giving she's uncomfortable or something. Like she's trying to sell oh, I love my baby. I'm so happy. He makes me so happy. Okay, but do he really? Does he really? Okay, because if he did, then you would do anything to make him happy, right? No matter what it is. I'm just saying. But let's get back into it, y'all. It's almost over here. I think we got like 10 more minutes or so.
So, ready? Ready? I love you. I love you, Chrisean. You're my best friend. My only friend, but you're my only friend. You're so handsome. Yeah. I love you. I love you. Mwah.
Like, look at her face. Ciao. It's crazy. Like, who are you trying to convince? Us or yourself at this point? Right? But yeah, you can see it all in her face. Like, she's just like, damn, I effed up for real, you know? Absolutely. In my opinion. Okay.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I wish they could see your face. How you just puckering up. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Look. What's up with you? Farrah, mwah. Farrah Jaka. Farrah Jaka. Dormez-vous. That was cute. That was cute. Thank you. Thank you for the love.
How giant are Zaxby's giant wraps?
So giant, they need their own zip code.
Who's got the sauce?
Your perfect domain is out there. Go to Wix and make it yours.
You had fun today? Ooh, was that a fart? Feel better? Gas or poop? You boo-boo? I love your kisses. You're so handsome. 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 What? What? He's so cute. I love all the kisses, Chrisean. You be snatching. I'm trying to grab his hand. Give me my hand back. Okay. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Okay, baby, 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 baby. Boop. 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 Baby. Baby. I love you. You look so handsome in there. You so cute. I was like, wow. I like your shoes, your coat, your hair, your eyebrows, your eyes, your teeth, your nose, your whole face. Your whole face, babe. Okay?
Child, such an actress, okay? And she know that that camera on, so she trying to do the extras and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure, okay, when that camera's off, she don't be doing all that. Okay. Like you could tell, it's just not giving genuine, okay? It's giving very much actress.
I gotta read y'all his prayer book. That he's so cute, bro. He is. He a great baby. My little baby. My little baby. Okay. Where you gonna go? He been on some I can't explain it. Like okay, so like all right, so I'll feed him, right? I'll feed him in his chair, right? Boo. I take him out the chair, put him on the floor. He get to like, bye. Like, you know, like, it's so cute. I can't explain it. Like, I mean, like, Chrisean, he like turn his head and it's like he know he going somewhere and it's just funny. Like, it's just cute to me. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I've never seen him before, but when he does it, I'm like, that's something new I've seen. But y'all, I just wanted to say bye. Hi. I was giving y'all an update on us and where we at this point. Chrisean, come here. Let's put your shoe back on. Where your shoe at? Where your shoe at, baby? I took it, huh? Didn't I ever? Where did I put a shoe at? Where did I put your shoe at? Bye. Like, you know, like, it's so cute. I can't explain it. Like, I mean, like, Chrisean, he like turn his head and it's like he know he going somewhere and it's just funny. Like, it's just cute to me. Baby, okay. Where you gonna go? He been on some I can't explain it. Like okay, so like all right, so
You see how she scooted out? She scooted him out the camera when his eyes started going back. Okay. Anytime his eyes start, rolling back a little bit, or the thing he does with his eyes that everybody has noticed. Okay. She tries to get him out the camera. Okay. I mean, quickly. She ain't waste no time, honey. Hold on, let's run that back a little bit. Right there.
You're a great baby. My little baby. My little baby. Okay. Where you gonna go? He been on some I can't explain it. Like okay, so like all right, so
you see that slick little scoot she did? Yes, honey. Okay, it's giving a shame. You ain't gotta hide it. We done already seen it. Okay, we seen it real good when she was at Blueface's house. That when he first got out, and Blueface was trying to hold him and stuff like that. We seen it real good right there. And she couldn't hide it. She couldn't poke his eye or nothing at that point. Child.
Feed him, right? I'll feed him in his chair, right? Boo. I take him out the chair, put him on the floor. He get to like, bye. Like, you know, like, it's so cute. I can't explain it. Like, I mean, like, Chrisean, he like turn his head and it's like he know he going somewhere and it's just funny. Like, it's just cute to me. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I've never seen him before, but when he does it, I'm like, that's something new I've seen.
Hello, my name is Nichelle Dominguez, and I just graduated from Marcia Feuer's School of Nursing.
But y'all, I just wanted to say bye. Hi. I was giving y'all an update on us and where we at this point. Chrisean, come here.
There you go again. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's not normal, okay? And she knows it. And that's why she does the things that she does when it does happen. All right. Come on now.
Let's put your shoe back on. Where your shoe at? Where your shoe at?
Now she getting him completely out the frame, acting like she looking for his shoes and stuff, okay?
I took it, huh? Didn't I have it? Where did I put his shoe at? Where did I put your shoe at? But, this is my best friend. We're gonna kick it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And forever. I'm gonna get his shoe. I don't know his shoe. I took my shoes off. Y'all remember this? I know y'all remember this. Y'all remember this? I ain't gonna hold you. Every time I wear these shoes, I think about that moment I was popping my gums. But yeah, this is probably like the second time me wearing these.
Ciao. Okay, so a hot mess, y'all. A hot mess, okay. It's just sad. It's sad. It's crazy how, people can look at this and not be concerned, okay? Especially, for the moms out there. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. How y'all could support this. Um, you know, it's mind-boggling to me because poor Junior is so far behind. It's crazy. And the fact that he's about to be 3, he doesn't even look 3, okay? Poor baby has so much to learn and so much he has to go through now because his mother couldn't just do early intervention, okay? That really was the key, is early intervention. But at this point, she waited too long. And so now Junior, whenever she actually comes to her senses, or if somebody else has to step in, however it has to happen, okay, it's going to be a long, long journey for him. And it's probably going to be a little painful too, So it's really sad. And Chrisean is very much aware that something is going on with her son, especially, you know, with his eyes and stuff like that. Like she's noticed that for a while now, If we had time, I would pull up clips to show y'all like how many times she done poked that poor baby in the eye, or was trying to adjust him or do certain things to get his eyes to, you know, um go straight or whatever, so even that alone, why haven't you gotten that checked out? Because obviously something's going on because you're clearly embarrassed every time it happens. Okay. And then like let alone him not eating. That's another thing. As a mother, with a almost 3-year-old child, you would think she would at least try to figure out what's going on with that. I wish I would sit here and just like not do anything about it and just keep giving bottle after bottle. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You're supposed to start weaning your baby off them bottles at like what, like 1.5, going towards 2. You know what I mean? No, I would say 1.5 ish. You know, I know my babies was off them bottles. As soon as they turned 1, I started giving them like, sippy cups and little snacks, like, the little Gerber baby snacks and stuff like that. Like I just don't understand it. How could you go this long without feeding him? Like, yeah, he may not like what you're trying to feed him, but that's when you go to a specialist or a doctor, well, for him, a pediatrician, to see where to start, or, how to get him to eat, or if he possibly could need a feeding tube, or, stuff like that. Okay. Like it's crazy to me, and like the selfishness, the narcissism here going on is crazy too. Like, girl, you could give a damn about what he got going on. It's all about Chrisean. She getting all the attention right now. She's loving it. All these people are gassing her head up because she won by 1 point. Okay, a rigged fight by 1 point. Okay, so it's just like, this is crazy. This is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. And then I'm still flabbergasted at the fact that she sat here and said that she was on a bottle till she was 9 years old. Huh? Okay. Unheard of. Unheard of. Okay. Then she tried to use that excuse of her using a binky at 26 at her grown ass age. Okay. She definitely was trying to use that as an excuse as to why Junior Junior is still on the bottle. Okay. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me check y'all's comments real quick. Like, I don't see how people just be eating this girl's. You be eating it up. Everything she say. And she said that to set the stage for Gia. Right, exactly. Her fans gonna be like, that's okay. Yep. That's okay. I was on bottles till I was 15 years old. Like, crazy work. I believe it's time we stop saying what she needs to do. We got to be louder and angrier. Yep, going on to 3 years. How long will we keep explaining? Yep, what is wrong? Right? Remember, Boo had to humiliate her online for her to even do the first hernia surgery. Exactly. Clock it. Okay, literally. She was prolonging it, missing appointments and stuff until he posted that picture. Okay. Say what y'all want. Yeah. I mean, was he wrong for posting it? Yeah, but at the same time, okay, it did help to get Junior his surgery. Okay. At least one, because apparently, allegedly, okay, he's due for more surgery. Okay. Overdue. He said she was too busy going to beaches in the middle of the night and riding around in cars and screaming, yep, aspiring to become a surfer and boxer. Exactly. Yep, that part. You said I saw a short of her saying she's going to have more kids. Yeah, she did say that recently. Yep. Well, she's been saying for the longest that she want to have 12 kids, which is insane. Okay, but I guess, honey. But yeah, I guess she's trying to match her mama. Hold on 1 second. Oh, yeah, those shoes in red. Yeah, in reference to Blueface, right? Right. Yep, because I remember them shoes from when, wasn't she at like I forgot. I think that's when she had, around the time where she had left, because when he had first got out of jail, I think they spent like what, 2-3 days. She spent 2-3 days over there at his house. And then he asked her to leave, or however that went down. You know. Child. You could tell she be wanting to talk about him so bad. She do. You say, hey everyone, why does his ears look pointy and then rounded at the top? Did she have on the filter? Hey Sugar and Spice. Yeah, I think she did have a filter on. Yep. Let her tell it, honey. It ain't no filter. she she's always throwing hints to Blue. Yep. Absolutely is all the time. I think she will keep staying quiet. There's too many truths being told that she can't explain. Right. Oh yeah, she's not gonna, come out and say it. Which, that's not really. I don't think that's really what majority of people are looking for. Like, yeah, it would be nice for her to take some accountability and own up to it. But I think it's more so just like people just want to see Junior's progress. People want to see this baby taking his first steps finally by himself, unassisted. You know, like people want to see this baby eating, all of that. I want to hear Junior actually say a sentence at this point. Like he should be saying sentences, full on sentences. You know, I want to hear him talk. I want to hear him, I want to see him socialize with other kids and that's why I really feel so sad when I see Junior, because you can tell like there's a lot of stuff going on neurologic problems going on here, okay, is what I'm trying to say. Tongue twister. Um you could tell there's something going on with his noggin. Okay, it's like he can't. I feel like that needs to be handled before, trying to get him a therapist to walk, because he can't even. I don't even think he can comprehend a lot of things, and it's so sad. It really is. It really is. You said she crashing the F out, no way around it. Yep, especially that she don't have that fight keeping her preoccupied. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Let's just see how she is after that interview drops tomorrow, right? Okay. I know she is punching the air right now. I know she want to go live so bad. You said the light is overstimulating. Yeah, true, Letitia. Yep, because that's when his eyes be like starting to do that. Aw. That is so sad. Yes, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Hit that like, okay? You said poor Junior saying help with his body language. Exactly. You said he's having a seizure. Oh, right. You said not one interview is willing to expose her lies in some way. Yeah, they can plan something because this is evil, right? Yeah, beyond evil. Let's see. You said a family member leaked that Junior only has a year left. Maybe that's why she is getting more religious, hoping God will forgive her for what she is have done to Junior. I think she's being overly religious, because she feels like instead of taking accountability, she can just run to God and everything's going to be forgiven. Which, I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. God is definitely a forgiving God, but it's like, all them people you done wronged and, you still have yet to apologize. And, even your son, like, you could apologize to him by just getting him the proper help, the proper treatment. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she's talking about it because obviously she sees everything going on the internet and everybody's voicing their concerns about for Junior. Okay. Now she wants to talk about like specialists and stuff like that. Like, even her talking about it, okay, great. That's great that she's talking about, but it's like, at this point, actions speak louder than words, okay? And I feel like if she were really doing that, then we will see some sort of progress going on. Okay. But yeah, I think majority of the reason that she goes to church and is doing all this godly stuff is because she knows, I feel like it's her guilty conscience. She knows that she has done so much messed up things from, I mean, all the people she done put her hands on, these alleged red rums that went down. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot weighing on her conscience. So now she's trying to run the guy and, try to, I think it's her really just escaping accountability. Ultimately. Okay. For real. You could tell he's not used to interacting with her. Yeah, he self-soothe from no physical contact. And she watches his eyes and tries to push him out the camera all the time. Yeah, he's exposing her for what she did to him. Exactly. Yep. Clock it. Exactly. So every single time it messes with his hands when he's stimming. Yep, that part. Exactly, she do. He said, "What kind of people believe this bad performance?" Right? Okay. You said you could tell she's making up stuff. Can't even keep her eyes straight. I noticed that too. Yep. Yep. She couldn't even look in the camera. You said her plan is to keep talking ish until he dies. I mean, unalives. That's crazy. I mean, I don't put nothing past her. I don't. Cause yeah, that girl is crazy as all get out. Okay. Insane in the membrane. He said, what is her plan? Carry him at 20. Exactly. Like, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And he's getting so big. I'm going to show y'all in a second. I mean, it's like in a minute, you're not going to be able to carry him. So what are you going to do? Keep carrying him? He said, but he's never ever dirty your stains from food. Yeah, his parents never had a crumb. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. The story makes no sense at all. He knows he's leaving. Here she goes with the damn line again, right? It's a lie all the time. You say he will probably wear diapers the rest of his life. Can anyone see her changing his diaper when he's a teen and adult? Child. I don't think she would. Yeah, no. That would drive her crazy. That would drive her crazy. That would drive her crazy. Absolutely. He should be a daycare around other kids. Absolutely. He about to be 3 years old. Actually, Junior should be getting enrolled for Head Start programs and stuff like that, like preschool. The preschool he should be going to, so he could learn his, alphabets, shapes, colors, and all that. And she's stalling her stupid fans. Exactly. Exactly. And they just eating it up, honey. You see up and he jumps while she's shouting, like, yeah, like crazy, right? This is creepy as hell. Is she acting like she on a day? Right. Yeah, it's insane. It was very cringe. Very much so. You said she had to have shaken it. Yeah. He was so much more alert as an infant. Yeah. Absolutely was, Jesse. Absolutely was. You know, that's why I'm like, well, damn, what happened? Like he definitely was much more alert when he was like, like first born, those first those first couple of months. But then something must have happened to where, it messed him up. And I do believe she shook that baby. Absolutely do. Absolutely do. And she'll answer to God one day for what she done. Absolutely. Oh yeah. And now she's doing things to him she should have been doing when he first got here. Exactly. Hello? She's never ever complimented him. Hello, yes. And she's starting to catch on what people are saying, but we are on to her and she's trolling the F out of this internet. Right. Exactly. I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard her like, I ain't never seen her like speak to him like that. Very performative for sure. Definitely. Let me see here. Yep, she loves that he can't tell on her. Exactly. You know? Just imagine if Junior was like where he was supposed to be at his age, running around, terrible tools, okay? Terrible tools. They don't call that terrible tools for nothing, okay? Them kids be getting into everything, honey. Everything. You can't take your eye off them, or they will be getting into something they're not supposed to be getting into, or making all these messes, running around the house. Like, yeah, that's the type of things Junior should be doing, okay? And at his age, yeah, he should be running around the house. He should be climbing on things, throwing things, like balls, toys, and stuff like that. Um, he should be doing way, way more. Way more. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And they said that Blueface lost his Twitch, so he's probably going to be doing a lot of interviews. And yeah, we're gonna get into that. He did lose his Twitch, which is crazy. I'm not surprised though, because he be kind of doing too much on on there, but yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute. If people keep talking like Junior has a future when we literally see him being sacrificed in real time and he can't last long like this, like this, listen to him breathing. Right, yeah, his breathing was bad. His breathing was terrible. You know, it makes me think, when he had that terrible like cold or whatever, the flu or whatever he had, um, did it ever really go away? Now she claims she took him to the doctor. I don't even believe that. Like, I don't think that girl has ever taken him to a doctor for real. But that, he could very much still be sick, or maybe he's just like, congested. But he's been congested for so long. It seems like, like if you don't take that child to the doctor, okay, you could tell that isn't natural behavior for her. Exactly. Even Junior looks confused on what he should do. Exactly. Yep. That's what I said. It's not. It wasn't giving genuine. It wasn't genuine to me. Like, girl. And then she's like, just keeps looking at the camera. Keep looking at the camera. Like, yeah. Okay. Putting on a show. Hold on 1 second here. Yeah, definitely was reading those comments. Exactly. Oh, yeah. For sure. You said absolutely the guilt is there written all over her face. Absolutely was. For real. You said my son took speech and language, learned to talk after they found out he wasn't death in his ears. Oh, nice. But see how beneficial it could be, It's important. It's definitely important, I just don't see how as a mom you could sit there and be okay with him not talking, and then on top of that it's just kind of, well, I'd be flabbergasted because it's like this girl comes from a huge family, okay? She's been around babies and kids damn near her whole life, right? So it's like, how could you be so clueless as to what to do for your child? That's why I don't believe it. That girl's fully aware of what's going on with Junior. She just doesn't want to, she's in denial. She doesn't want to accept it. Okay? She doesn't want to believe that. That's why she goes to church. That's why she has all them church people putting their hands on them and praying for them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? For real. Because ain't no way you got damn near 60 nieces and nephews, okay? And you have not the slightest clue as to where he should, generally be at his age, okay? What he should generally be doing at almost 3 years old. Like, it ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No, you're choosing not to get this baby help, okay? That's what it's giving to me. For real. You said I will do anything for my daughter and baby brother. Yeah, they will tell you on the spot that I don't play. Right, exactly. And that's how it's supposed to be, period. Yeah, she definitely rough with him. Said them fake I love yous got them rock tarts fooled. Yeah. And she got them fooled all the way around. Okay. All the way around. It's crazy. Yeah, definitely an actress. Definitely. Like, somebody give this girl a round of applause. Like, girl. Okay. And the Academy Award goes to, looking at, and he can't hear. That's why he can't make sounds besides crying. He needs a hearing test. Definitely could be the case. Definitely could be the case, honey. Sad. His head is flat. Yeah, it is flat. It's like his neck and head is one, and that's completely her fault. Exactly. Laying him on his back too much, She probably didn't shape that baby head when he was born, So, I miss. Yeah, stay kissing him. Like, girl, give it a rest. What is this doing for his development, ma'am? Okay. Said it breaks my heart seeing him. Me too. I wish she would keep him off social media. I wish, oh hell, I wish she would just go away and stay off of it too. Yeah. She honestly should have, all this attention that Chrisean always is chasing and stuff. I feel like she should have like taken a little break from social media a long time ago to focus on her son, to make sure that he's up to par and he's okay. It's okay to take a little break, a month or two or however much time you need to focus on him. I'm sure, yeah, you might be worried about the money and stuff. You could still like, get your little bread here and there. Or, if it's that bad, stay with a family member or somebody, until you can, get that straight. I mean, Blueface offered her to stay at his house for, what he said he was going to give her what he say? I forget the amount he said he would give her to just chill. I think it was like 40K to just like chill and focus on the baby instead of trying to be outside every night. And no, she should have definitely took that offer and focused on her child. and then came back, you know, with the baby fully, like, you know, where he needs to be or where he should have been, you know? Like, but Chrisean just, she has to have attention. She doesn't care how she gets it. You see, she's doing all these different avenues and hobbies and whatever the hell you want to call it, okay? Like, girl, it's okay to, you know, disappear for a while. Disappear for a while, get yourself together, come back stronger, okay? Focus on your child, get him, you know, the proper care and treatment that he needs. You know, keep him off social media, keep yourself off social media, and get it together. Okay? For real. You don't need attention so much, but she's so attention seeking. She very much is. If he's so cute, take the filter off, right, and let everyone see the real Junior, and let them be the judge, child. Right. She do be putting filters on. And they need to stop making idiots like Chrisean popular, right? I absolutely agree. Like, she's literally known for fighting. Being a degenerate. Like, what has this girl done positive? That was positive. Okay. Yeah, now she's trying to do the hood gospel thing, but it's like, I don't think, you know, I don't think that's genuine either, because yeah, you know, sounds good, but are you practicing what you preaching? Okay? Not saying you got to be 100% perfect, but it's like, girl, you be falling into temptation a lot, okay? And you're still cussing. Um your filter's like she ashamed, right? You said they blackballed her real quick from the streamers lane. Yep, sure did. None of them wanted to work with her after she was done. Yeah, then Kaisenet put the nail in the coffin. Oh yeah, right? Gonna put a hole in his wall. Talking about you rich, you could fix it. Girl, the nerve. Okay. But yeah, they did, because you know what? That was her doing those. See, she self-sabotages a lot, because they didn't have a problem with her at first, and then she started, you know, talking shit to Wendy and somebody else. But I think it started with Wendy, all because Wendy said she was scared of her. Like, okay, what's wrong with that? Like I said, you're known for fighting. You're known for being a bully. Like, if she says she's scared of you, so what? Why are you so offended by that? Okay. And then to put the cherry on top, you just like, oh yeah, I want to fight her. Damn, the girl already scared of you. Now you want to threaten to fight her and stuff? Like, girl, talking about some enchilada. Child, it's crazy. It's insane. Like, for real. But yeah, them people don't want nothing to do with her. And I don't blame them. She, like, come on, man. And then the last time she was streaming, you know, she had the ambulance over there and stuff. Like, it was just too much. It's like it's always drama with her. And like, yeah, I get it. Like, they be bringing her on there too, you know, for the drama and stuff like that, because they know that she's, you know, a wild card at this point. But it's just like, how, you know, sometimes too much drama is like too much, you know. Yeah, I was told in another chat that the white man is one of the wealthiest person in Baltimore, and he had ties to law enforcement. Are you talking about the Godfather? And she She takes her funky ass to the hospital but refuses to take Junior to see a doctor. Right. Yep. It's mind-boggling to me how she still has custody of their precious baby. Exactly. I'm saying. Absolutely crazy. You know, she did mention that though. I did hear her say something about she was at the hospital. I'm like, I was thinking to myself, like, hospital for what? Okay. Like, that's crazy. Quick to take herself to the hospital, honey. If she stays ignorant until someone is willing to put her on the spot, exactly. And that's why she makes it a point to surround herself with yes men, enablers. If you not kiss her ass, if you not, you know, if you're not like being nice and all that, you can't be around her. You know? And that's the problem. She needs some tough love. Cuz I'm telling you, that's what I needed, you know, when I wasn't moving right. You know what I mean? And that's what be holding people back. The people need the truth. Stop sugarcoating it. You know? I'm just saying. There's a lot of sugarcoating going on. You said at 3 or 4 years old, little kids love to tell their parents' business. Exactly, sure do. Yep, that part. I'm telling you, he should be saying sentences, like at least like 3-word sentences at this point. You know, I be wanting to hear him talk so bad. I do. I'm like, man, poor baby. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, it has been a while. Good to see you, love. Dude, you're still doing your thing. I love to see you here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you for pulling up. And I hope you've been good, my love. All is well. All is well. Thank you. You said she doing good. You don't know if he in the program or not. Leave her alone. Ciao. Here we go, y'all. I don't even know how you even in my chat because this is subscribers only. So you subscribe just to say that. Take this L. Okay. Ciao. Mods, do your thing, okay? I'm not even about to go back and forth with y'all. Like, y'all are a waste of time. Like, y'all are part of the problem. Goodbye, good riddance. Okay? Don't care. His legs are getting too long for that stroller. Exactly. It doesn't even look comfortable with the way his legs dangle over. Yes, yes, yes. We gonna get into that next. You said even people who have religious psychosis, they believe what they say. And Chrisean is just a faker, and she's very performative. Exactly. Definitely. It'd be delusional. For sure. Oh, thanks for content. Oh yeah, absolutely. No problem. No problem at all. Absolutely save Junior. Hashtag save Junior. Okay. Absolutely. You say you can't coddle them because you get a Chrisean every time lost. Right. Right. She knows she's done. No one with any sense is going to mess with her. Exactly. Clock it. Unless, they want the views or, because she's very controversial. Okay. Absolutely is. Child, not the rock tars up in here. Why y'all be in my show? Y'all be in my show. Y'all be in my comments. Like, why? If y'all don't like it, why y'all here? Bye. Okay, because I truly don't give a damn. And I said what I said. Okay? Clock that tea.
I said what I said. Okay, well.
And if you don't like it, okay? If you don't like it,
That's too damn bad!
okay? Now, moving right along, okay? Moving right along. Let me go ahead and pull up this hold on one second. I want to show y'all Junior in his new stroller. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me get it up here. Honey, because I was like, oh no. Too small. Okay. Let me put this up here before I say anything else. All right. Here we go. Shout out to All About the Tea, okay? It says Chrisean has officially moved Junior from an infant stroller to a regular stroller. While some fans feel like it's a normal step, others are raising eyebrows, saying they'd rather see doctor visits prioritized instead. The comments are definitely split, with some showing support and others questioning the decision. Okay, so let's just watch the video real quick. Here is Junior in the stroller.
You got the cutest son alive. Look at him. He's just chilling. Into his fit. You rocking the Jesus pieces. He's so cute. He's so big. Look how big he is. I got the cutest son alive. Look at him.
Okay. So I will say it's good to see him in my bad. In a stroller that is, front facing instead of in that little ass boneless car seat stroller. Okay. It's good to see him in the right type of stroller, but it is too small. Okay. His feet are damn near touching the ground. Okay. It's hanging over the little part where his feet are supposed to be on. Okay, which tells me that this is, a bit too small for him, okay? He is definitely a tall baby, well, toddler. Okay. He's definitely long. So yeah, he's definitely going to need either a bigger stroller if there's one that's bigger than this, okay? That one seems to be like a mini one, but he's definitely going to need a bigger one. Okay, and honestly, at almost 3 years old, he shouldn't really even need one for real. He should just be, she should be holding his hand while they walk through the store or something, or, if he gets sleepy, put him in the stroller or whatever. But nonetheless, the stroller is very small. Okay. So I don't know where she got this stroller from. Maybe her one of her fans sent it or something. Is my guess, because she don't ever buy this baby nothing. Okay. But yeah. Okay. He said, "Yeah, feet almost touching the floor. Exactly. He needs one of his Master P kids wheelchair for real, child. Yeah, wheelchair, so big and yet can do nothing at all." And somebody says, "So he can't walk yet." Yeah, bigger stroller instead of teaching him to walk is diabolical. Right, right. Why? If you think he's the cutest son alive, why do you use filters every time you post him? Somebody said it's exploitation at this point because she knows Blog's gonna post him and get her traction. But she has admitted to now taking him to a specialist. Y'all be too invested. See what I'm saying? Like, y'all just be taking her word for it. She don't lie too much for me, honey. To just be like, oh, okay. She says she's taking them, so I believe her. You know, like, nah. Nah. It says people really think just because something isn't posted on the internet, it isn't happening. And she will keep holding and pushing him until he no longer fits in hands and strollers. Her pride and ego will not allow him to have the special needs equipment he needs. If he had a child walker, it would help him gain strength tremendously. Exactly. Definitely pride and ego in a way, for sure. At this point, leave her alone. Here we go. So I like how people are sticking up for the baby only because he's innocent and he didn't ask to be brought into this world this way. But at the same time, I'm really sick of ignorance of her fans saying there's nothing wrong with him and she doesn't have to show his doctors, etc. We all know good and damn well if she gotten him a specialist, he'd be thriving like he was when the sister had him. Mark my words, the minute she really takes him to a doctor and he does one itty bitty tiny thing, she's gonna damn sure post it. So please stop the cap. It's getting old AF. You could tell there's plenty of hope for the child if the main focus and concern was on him. Not boxing, not football, not her whining about this and that. Exactly. And she's gotten to be so incredibly slick when it comes to posting him. She watches in the camera and makes sure to tickle him or yank him out of the seizures. And the reason she always kisses him is because he feels her face and knows when she makes that sound, it means lean into her. The fact that none of her fans hold her accountable is the reason why we're here right now. Exactly. Justice for Junior. Clock it. Clock it. Okay. That whole part. It says children this age take naps during the day. Oh, I think she meant naps. Take naps during the day because they run around and play. Junior can't walk or run, but he's still napping, sitting upright like an infant. There's been no development intellectually. He's 4 months old, and she won't even take a sleeping picture of him without a filter. What does that tell you? It tells me he's actually not the cutest kid in the world. Somebody said, I'd be glad when everyone leave her son alone, worry about their self. Here we go. Okay. Oh, excuse us for being concerned, okay? But anyway, yeah, so it is kind of crazy, you know. But I have said before, you know, I'm sure some of y'all remember me saying this, but I feel like the stroller is basically like it basically is his wheelchair in a way, you know? That's how she wheels him around. And I do feel like, you know, she's too prideful to, you know, get him the actual equipment that he needs. Okay? Because he's definitely going to need assistance with walking. Obviously, the baby has club feet. You know, his legs, something going on with his legs. Okay. Like for instance, when she was streaming with Ryan Garcia, you know, there was a clip where, you know, he's trying to, you know, kind of lean over to, I don't know if he was trying to just pick himself up or whatever he was trying to do, but he couldn't do it. Like it seemed like something was wrong with his legs. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna need some extra help with walking and stuff. He absolutely is, you know. So pretty crazy. And I think another thing too is the fact that, you know, that's why she keeps herself busy, is because, you know, she doesn't want to have to spend so much time on, you know, focusing on him and what he needs. Because let's say, you know, he has to go get his clubbed feet, has to get surgery for his clubbed feet, right? That's going to take some time to recover from. And he's going to need his mom, or, you know, yeah, he's going to need his mom to be there while he's, you know, recovering, to help him, like, you know, get around and stuff like that. Like, but Chrisean is too busy focusing on other things. She has other priorities, okay? More important priorities, I will say. Clearly. All right. So she doesn't want to take that time out to, doesn't want to take the time to deal with that. I don't think she does. I don't think she does. And really, nobody really wants to, right? But at the same time, it's like, I'm going to be there for my child. I don't care what's going on. If my baby needs me, my baby needs me. And I'm dropping everything for mine. Okay? Period, point blank. Everything else can wait. Everything else can wait. You said, let's not forget that she called the cops on Tareen to get him because she was trying to get him help and needed his documents. Exactly. Clock it. Yep, that part. And then sat there and lied to the police and all kind of stuff. Crazy. I honestly do not understand how people think we're attacking Junior. It's all out of concern. Well, for me in the content that I watch. Right. I have heard some content creators come at Junior crazy. Yeah, be some people on here that be, a little bit maybe wild with it, but yeah, exactly. Like I think we're all just wanting to see him thrive for real. That's all I want to see. I don't care what Chrisean got going on. I don't care. I want to see Junior. I want to see him walk for real. I want to see him like talking, having a conversation with another child or, something. I want to see him eat. His mama just be scarfing shit down. I want to see him eat a little Happy Meal or something. Something, you know? That's it. That's all we want. That's all we want to see. And she sat up here and gave birth, okay, online for everybody to see. And now she's just trying. It's just crazy how all of a sudden now is, oh, I'm gonna be secretive and it's none of y'all's business and all this. But it was our business when you went live and gave birth. Okay, make that make sense. Chrisean, oops. You said Chrisean don't want to look in the mirror to all she did to him. She puts him in the stroller. Exactly. Yeah, that part. You said in another chat, someone said Coach Calvin, oh, he bought the stroller? Interesting. You say he should be walking. It's good for his balance, but if his spine ain't developed, then he needs a lot more help. Right, exactly. Poor baby, he just sits majority of the day. You said I have a problem sitting on bar stools because I am short and my feet sometimes don't reach the foot bar. So after my legs dangle for a while, my thighs hurt. Yeah, but she's going to have him in that stroller. Right, exactly. Yeah, it's just they're gonna need something a little bit bigger for sure. Hold on one second here. You said, but then again, he can't even hold himself up to sit in a wagon. Yeah, he needs a wheelchair to support his spine and his head. Exactly. Yeah, that part. Exactly. Not to mention, I think boys get growth spurts over the summer. Yeah, he getting tall. He's definitely gonna be very, very long. He probably gonna be tall and lanky. And they have those cute little wagons she could put him in. Yeah, she in the mall or something, but other than that, I don't think he would be able to, sit up for that long. The stroller he should have been in months ago, exactly. Truth be told, okay? Yeah, he needs a special stroller or wheelchair. Exactly. He do. He absolutely does. You say he not just chilling, he unconscious. I swear something always tugs at me like she gives him medication and put him down. You know, a lot of people have been saying that for a while. You know, I honestly would not be surprised. She probably be putting it right in his milk because that's all he drink. You know, his ankles so tiny, his fingers and toes, right? Yeah, they are tiny, and it's sad. He's such a handsome little guy too. It's so sad. He said she's so stupid, didn't even realize rock climbing is a sport. Right? Exactly. But yeah, y'all. So there's that. Okay. Hashtag save Junior. Okay. Please save the baby. Please. Please. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Let me show y'all another clip. Cause she had went out to eat with Coach Calvin and his wife. All right. And she was just like scarfing down that food, honey. Right in front of Junior. Junior didn't get damn spoonful of nothing. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up here. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Shout out to Coy Lombardi. All right. It says feed Sunny Doe. Sunny Doe couldn't even get one bite of her food. First, Shawty showed a whole fridge and cabinets full of food that was only hers. And now this, yeah, Crystal Rock really be doing him wild. Okay, let's get into it, y'all.
Babies. And my favorite people. Y'all old?
Well, we living our
not yet,
right
not
now.
yet,
Yeah.
not yet.
Oh, we living our good life. We enjoying each other. Yeah, Al invited us out. Kenny's wife went out too. Kenny, me, Kenny.
Oh my God! Don't tell me. Without me, I don't even want to hear it no more. Babies. And my favorite people.
Okay, so there's Junior. Well, she's just scarfing that shit down, okay? Yeah. And gave him not now one bite, okay? I am screaming. Oh my gosh. You know what? But yeah, okay. So pretty crazy. She ate that like that's the last supper, honey. Okay, like my goodness. And she eats like an animal, right? And just the way she eats makes my skin itch. For everyone claiming that she feeds him, he doesn't even have food in front of him, the usual, right? Exactly. So the people around her don't think it's weird that the baby not eating, right? Exactly. Her fans gonna say he already ate. Type shit. Is she starving? Imagine how the kid feel. Exactly. Crazy work. If she eats savage and the last slide is classic. She like she fresh out the pen, you know what? Hilarious. Dang, can she slow down? Not like she gotta fight anybody for her plate. My goodness. Is she up there stuffing her big face while Sonny in the back playing with his hands and looking up at the ceiling, right? Just hollering and stuffing her face. She could never go with me and mine anywhere. And y'all don't find it out that while around food, he don't even acknowledge it. Like, look around for it, try to feel for it or anything. Yeah, I swear, I think his ears, nose, and mouth are all impaired. It's no way. Everyone, whether blind or not, usually salivate, right? Yeah, get no food for Junior while she sit at the table and eat like a dog, right? Crazy work. Absolutely crazy work, okay? For real. But yeah, you can see, Junior definitely ain't got no type of plate or nothing in front of him. All right. Like, that's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. You said Junior will never get a spoon of anything because he cannot swallow solid foods. He needs surgery. I've lost count on how many surgeries he may need. Yeah, exactly. A feeding tube or something. You know. The Blue told in her, is she using Junior? They shouldn't allow kids on the internet or parents use their kids for clicks and views, right? Right, exactly. He said she eats like a pig at a feeding trough, right? No, for real. I mean, she was going to town, honey. She was. He said so. She stuffed her face multiple times that day. Yep, sure did. He said, "Wait, she didn't go out to eat with them. She crashed. She crashed in on them at a sneaker ball. Yeah, yeah. You're right. That one chick. Yeah. So I think the coach and his wife went to a sneaker ball, and Chrisean just kind of like invited herself, type shit. Right? Am I getting it right? Because I did read something like that. Absolutely. Hashtag save Junior. Absolutely. So it doesn't even have the proper shoes for his club feet. Exactly. I know his feet hurt. I know he's always in pain. Yeah, it says he's getting. It said he getting used to the pain. Exactly. Yep. She just jamming his feet in there. No, it has to be. Just imagine how uncomfortable the poor guy is. Like, come on, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, y'all. Okay. Now, there is another, let me see. Here go another clip. I think this was when the coach was pushing him in a stroller. Okay. It says, no lie, one thing Sonny Doe is going to do is stare up at the light smiling. He's just happy to be out and about. Okay.
Hey, hi, Chrisean.
We had a great day, baby. Yes, we did. Hang out with our family.
Say hi, Chrisean.
The land of make believe.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ciao. But as you can see, okay, Junior is in his new stroller that apparently the coach got him. Word on the street. Okay, what somebody just said in the comments. All right. Yeah, he definitely gonna look up if anything else. Gonna look to the sky, okay? Aw, poor Junior. Yeah, this is sad. And these people went to a sneaker ball and she came to where they were and crashed it and brought a baby to the elegant place. They had to leave. Oh wow. Crazy. Not they had to leave. And she was being all loud and obnoxious at the table. Child. Read the room. Okay. And she always tell him hi Krishan like it's their first time meeting, right? And he finally got a forward facing stroller after 2.5 years. Exactly. He was sitting at the table with no food, plate, or bottle. He was too big for the stroller, and clearly the lights are on, but nobody's home. Exactly. She keep on adding filters to his face to try to make him look like Blue and Jaden kids, but he looked just like Ronnie Doe. I wish he'd get him. I wish he'd get him a sensory toy or something. Always fidgeting with his hands, never a toy inside. Right. You know, especially after all her little fans bought all them toys. Why are they not being put to use? Okay, I'm just saying. Junior has been stimming real bad lately. He has. He sure has. And she ain't got nothing else going on. So y'all, we gotta get ready. All her content is gonna be him. That's the only way she could stay in the blogs, right? The boy always looked like he looking to the good Lord to take him home, right? He'll be 3 years old in 4 months. And bro's legs are literal noodles. Specialist wear. And why is she wearing them shoes for Blue to see? Okay. But he's not even staring at the lights because the stroller is moving. What it says to me is that he doesn't have eye control and his eyes drift to whatever comfortable position they roll up. I don't believe he's looking at anything any more than when he appears to be looking straight ahead. Child. Junior is the only kid I know that never has a toy. You know how kids have a favorite toy that they always have with them? Nope, not Junior. Nothing, just messing with his fingers. Junior always looking up to God for all his hard times his so-called mother put him through daily. Poor little thing, right? Exactly. Here come the $1 million baby she sang about. Oh my goodness. Child, that's crazy. But yeah, y'all. Okay. Oh, this is really, really sad. Let me check y'all's comments real quick. You said her feet. Oh, his feet look curved like Charlotte didn't get her feet corrected either. Oh, you talking about Chrisean's feet? He said they need to ban all kids from the internet. These kids getting exposed. She look like Serene without a filter and makeup. Yeah, she just like her. She do look just like her. Look just like her. He said if you search babies wanting food, you'll find some cute compilations of babies the same age as Junior or younger. Yeah, they're way more active. Oh wow. Yeah, that's sad. It's honestly sad. Kids should be banned from the internet because this is toxic. Watching a minor, child suffering, child. Yeah, it is. It's very hard to watch. Absolutely is. You know, I'd be appalled for real because I'm like, dang, this girl really just, you know, she really just going through her life, living her best life while her son is just, you know, she truly is being neglected every single day. Medically, you know, probably in other aspects as well. More than likely, you know. So it's sad. Really sad situation for real. It's sad that she hasn't woke up and smelt the coffee yet. Although she claims to be this changed woman. And she's so happy. Okay. He said yes, then said people was gonna think Coach was Junior's daddy because he was pushing the shoulder. Right. Right. Like child a mess. And the wife nice. He said it's crazy to me how she says he eats, but she never even feeds except for the one time he put the hot ass mashed potatoes in his mouth. Yeah, he spit it right out. Exactly. Yep, that part. That part. But yeah, y'all. So there is that. There is baby Junior. Oh my God. This is so sad. So sad. Let me see here. Okay. All right, y'all. So there is that. Oh yeah, let me show y'all this video here because this girl, she has some things to say, honey. She says she's sick and tired. Let me show y'all. Real quick. Shout out to the biggest hater. All right, it says Rock is by far the worst mother I've ever seen. Shorty is completely unfit. I'm sure deep down her family regrets telling her to keep him because this is the result. Everyone's standing around while Junior is on the floor, not one person paying him any mind, and that's not okay. No one is stepping in to save him or help him live as full of a life as possible. It's like Rock is waiting for him to pass away. It says James 127, look after orphans in their distress. Okay, let's get into it.
One thing I don't play about is being a mama. One thing I don't like to hang around is no deadbeat mama. One thing I'm not kicking it with or sitting around is the girl who is a deadbeat to her children and think we can hang together. Like, because I'll be mad at you about your kids more than you is. Like, I don't play that. I can't stand for a mother to do favoritism, half-ass, or just play about parenthood, period. I expect that out of a man. I expect that from a man. So, hey, but a female, you carry your baby for 9 months and that's how you're going to treat your child. I don't know who Chrisean be around. I don't know why they let her do what they do, but she really needs to go to a parenting class. And it's no right way to parent, but the stuff she be doing just be uncalled for. And sometimes I just be praying it's for views. Why do you got your baby on the beach before day in the morning and you feet away from your baby? Anything can take place. The water can come and sweep the baby into the beach. Like, the baby could tip over and get some sand. Like, I don't know. You don't need to be that far away from your baby, like, at all. Your baby shouldn't even be on the beach with you at all. Girl, I just can't stand some of the stuff she do. Like, even just when she first had him, ain't holding his neck. Like, the girl needs to get around some people that is going to give her the harsh truth so she can get a reality check. Like, everything ain't for views, especially not your children. Like, I'm just so disgusted to see the clips of the baby so far away from her and just in the stroller in the middle of the night. And one thing I don't play about is being a mama. One thing I don't like to hang around is no deadbeat mama. One thing I'm not kicking.
Okay. Facts, all right. And I said the same thing. Like, this is part of the problem. Everybody's just enabling this girl, coddling her when she needs, okay, a dose of reality. Okay, she needs a reality check. She needs tough love. Okay, somebody to give it to her straight. Okay, no sugar coat, no nothing. No sugar, no cream, nothing. Straight. For real. Yeah, this shit pissed me off so bad. Yeah, it shouldn't be expected from men or women. Yeah, she's simple and thinks she's cute. Nobody could tell her anything exactly. And I'm just trying to figure out how he's cross-eyed with his eyebrows going down towards his nose, unable to sit without assistance. But in that video, his eyes are focused, sitting strong with regular eyebrows instead of the CP looking eyebrows. Right. Photoshop. A weirdo through and through, right? As long as she's being rewarded for the negativity she receives from neglecting Junior, ain't shit gonna change. The negativity sells. She learned how to master the hate and profit off of it, even at the expense of her child's health and intellectual development. But the time where a tragedy will happen is not far. Watch how the people she thinks is rooting for her and supporting her in this entertainment world will dissociate with her when something tragic happens to Junior. Because she's addicted to the attention and views. Yep. Because it's money, it equals money. But she forgot TMH is still watching. Oh, the Most High is still watching. And he has a place for those who abuse and neglect children like Junior for financial gain. All of them, Blue Colors, etc., wanted to use that baby for views and content. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Pretty much, you know. And it's sad. It is very, very sad. You know, Junior deserves so much better. So much better. You said, did she really have her own place, or was that like an Airbnb? Because why was she sitting in the car eating on her live just as she did when she was homeless? Exactly. That's what I was wondering. You know, for somebody who, excuse me, for somebody who supposedly has this new residence, you know, why would you need to eat in your car? Why would you need to go live in your car? You know, so I would not be surprised at all if she lied this whole time about having her own spot. You know, if she was just at an Airbnb for the time being, I wouldn't be surprised at all. At all. He said, so I'm childish, so immature, nobody cares what you have on your feet. Exactly. He said, Alexa called Judge Joe Mathis. Not Joe Mathis or Judge Judy Chow. I'm weak. But yeah, y'all. You said Blue said Chrisean using Junior for content, so Chrisean needs to be boycotted. No content, no popularity, no money. Yeah, she using Junior, right? She definitely gonna wear out her welcome with them. Either the wife is gonna say something or she's gonna do something. Exactly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, y'all. So there is that. All right, now moving right along. Let's go ahead and get into Blueface, okay? So Blueface, I guess he is finally about to premiere the show that y'all remember, the little, I guess, dating show that he was supposed to be doing called Fresh Out of Love. Okay, well, he has released the trailer for that. Hold on, let me oh, here you go, right here. All right.
I'm here for Blue. I'm here for Blue, of course. I'm here for Blue.
And I'm just here to fight for Blue's love.
I know he's looking for a golden retriever.
I'm here for Blue. I'm here looking for love.
And I'm here to get my man back.
And I'm here to win Blueface's heart.
Blueface's heart. Blue not gonna want you.
Court is now in session. As you guys all know, I'm fresh out. And I'm looking for love.
Get your shit. Get your shit.
I cannot take all of you. I'm sorry. My jury will select 10.
Yo, I'm King Yellow, and I think Blue should get all these bitches up out of here.
Whatever you want. You know I can provide. Baby, you go. Fresh up out the can, baby, can I put it in?
I need y'all to be excited because that means that somebody is going to be one step closer to winning whose heart?
I already know that and I cannot pull it out. Baby, you're on fire, I just had to blow her out. I just want a bitch that I can chase around the house. I'm gonna get you, running from this dick booth, bucking on the shit suit.
This is my third time getting shot with BB pellets in the past 2 months, bro.
Saying too much. You saying too much. Go, baby, go.
Let's go ride for me. Slide for me. Lie for me. Fuck me all night. I'm dead.
Where's she from? Yeah, that ain't me in there. Yeah, it look like me, but it ain't me.
That ain't you?
No, that ain't me. No, that ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. It look like it, but it ain't.
A fucking ghost, nigga?
Yeah, it was go. That's my mama. Cause like if that was me, I would have fucked. I mean, no, that was for you. I wouldn't have did that, bro. Now, but I think out of all of them, I think that's the good one. That's the one.
Camera like a mukbang. Baby girl just wanna be my baby.
Okay. So about time, because I was wondering when it was gonna drop. I mean, me personally, I'm not gonna be tuning in. I'll probably wait for some clips, or if there's some clips online or something going around, I'll probably wait for that. But yeah, so he's finally gonna be airing this show. Okay. So hey, one thing about Blueface, okay, he gonna get to a bag or three, okay. He definitely don't play about his blue faces. Okay. So interesting, shall be interesting. I'm gonna briefly go through these comments. Yeah, somebody said you could have get a better looking cast, bro. Right? Yeah, it look low budget. Bring back Blue Girls Club. This looks like it's gonna be funny. Yeah, this is so ghetto. All I heard was I'm here for Blueface money, child. Crazy work, crazy work. You said he a trick for a treat, right? Oh, for real. You said, where did they find these dumb, spineless little lost girls, right? Child, just his type. I don't care about Blue Love. Yeah, where the talent, right? Right, exactly. I heard it was a rental property and she didn't pay for that. Lisa did. Not Lisa Malone, but the other. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did hear that too. And it makes sense because it's like, I don't think Chrisean has, I don't think she has the best credit right now. So she had to maybe have, if she does have an apartment, if it's not an Airbnb, okay, we really don't know. But if she does have an apartment right now or whatever it is, it would probably have to be under somebody else's name, There's no reason to watch that show with two new baby mamas and also Jaden and whatever new flavor who comes. Yeah, exactly, Crazy Goose. Okay. You got better things to do. So I'm so glad my daughter chose college and a career. Right. I know you is, girl. They know he's in debt, right? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, co-signer maybe. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. But yeah, y'all, just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Okay. Now let's get into this little clip from the Jason Lee interview, okay? Because that was pretty crazy. Okay. Let me share my screen. All right. So this is from the Jason Lee show. It says Blueface talks prison games, being a serial cheater, where he stands with Chrisean Rock, Hazel E, Nevaeh, and more.
My next guest is out of prison and burning the internet down like usual. I'm not toxic, but I'm flammable. Blueface.
You did 2 years in prison.
Yeah.
How did you gain so much weight? You don't even have food in there. Chrisean, while you were in there, did she look out for you?
You're a selfish piece of shit.
Why did you publicly claim the kid to be yours?
I love the promotion. I ain't gonna lie.
Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie dying.
I'm telling you, the real deal.
So Nevaeh just wiped your butt on live.
Yeah, that was actually pretty surprising.
How did you and Hazel E become a thing?
Let me try old.
Where's your relationship with Carlissa today?
All right, you're old and you're still acting like a young.
Is the day gonna come when we see you like settle down and like tone all that down?
If I cheat on 100 times and she doesn't cheat back, I'll probably stop cheating.
Yeah, you are sick.
Okay. So it sounds like a lot was said, and there was a lot said. Okay. So there was another clip, which, by the way, I'm probably pull it up right now. Because he kind of talked a little bit about, like, you know, Ronnie's demise and all type of stuff. I think it's this one. Here we go.
Was prison.
I will say it's boring, but it's a lot of time to self-reflect, you know? See who's there, see who's not.
Chrisean, while you were in there, did she look out for you?
Yeah, temporarily. Okay. I wouldn't take that from her. She, maybe for about 6 months.
There were rumors that she set you up to rob you, right?
Yeah. That was early on, though. Knowing what I know now, oh yeah, for sure. She's a setup artist.
There was lots of headlines. You all had a child together. There were times where you said it wasn't your kid, it is your kid.
Yeah.
Now, today, it's not your kid.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Why did you publicly claim the kid to be yours?
You know, we were making money. It was a good storyline.
But did you plan that plot out? Like, was that a conversation like, look, you know this isn't my kid, but I'm going to act like it's my kid for the story?
No. It wasn't necessarily like that.
Just roll with it.
Yeah. You know that I know and I know that you know. So let's just...
So she knew in her heart that it wasn't yours?
Put it this way. She was with the biological father the day she went into labor. She was with him while she's in labor. She didn't text me, let me know that she was in labor at any time. That should tell you enough.
Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie dying.
All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that, that's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist.
From my knowledge, yeah, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive. As far as him calling her and them talking the night he died,
How was prison?
I will say it's boring.
Ciao. Okay. So now he done changed his mind again. Now he's saying, you know, that basically he believes Ronnie is the biological father of Junior. Okay. And he also, you know, was talking about, you know, how Chrisean had told him that she had spoke to Ronnie shortly before he passed. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Now, when it comes to Junior and, you know, this whole this whole like paternity situation, I don't know, because Blueface just too like, it's just like his mama, like too back and forth, like 6'7", 6'7". Which one is it? Are you the dad or not? Okay. Seriously, because this is just, it's just too much. And honestly, yes, a lot of people truly do feel like Ronnie is the biological father, okay? Right? But I'm going to play devil's advocate for him for a little bit, okay? Because I feel like too, because I like to look at everything, all potential, scenarios here. I feel like, Blueface could just be running with that because it's easy to. It's easy to run with that when majority of the people on the internet already believe that. You know what I mean? So he might as well just be like, yeah, he like Ronnie's the father, not me. I'm not the dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But honestly, I'm torn. I don't know who the pappy is, and I frankly don't really care at this point. I just want Junior to. I'm just focused on Junior right now. Okay, I just want Junior to thrive. I want to see Junior, doing his thing out here. Now, I do feel like with this interview coming out, he said what he said. So, Chrisean, it's up to you to come up and agree to have another test. If you're so sure that he is the father, then it shouldn't be a problem, right? It shouldn't be an issue for you to go ahead and take another test to kind of shut him and everybody else up, right? Is what I'm saying. And you honestly should have took up that little opportunity Steve Wilkos was trying to give you. You out here talk about you need money and all this stuff, so I don't see why you wouldn't take advantage of that opportunity. Might as well at this point, because honey, it's that's the only thing that needs to be done here at this point. So you can know exactly who the pappy is, so that the potential father could be known. Even though the one that a lot of people seem to think is the father is passed away. He's no longer with us. It's still good to know, or it's still good for him to know who was his father, at least. Absolutely. So yeah, if she see this and she don't be like, okay, like, F it, let me just take one more, let me just go ahead and take another test, to establish all this, and let that be that, is what I feel like should happen. For real, for real. But let me check y'all's comments real quick. You said even if the test says Blue isn't, we probably will never know if Ronnie is, right? Yeah, exactly. That's a good point too. And Chrisean don't care. She just using Junior for content. It's working. Everyone tuned in, right? Junior is not Blueface's son, and Junior is Ronnie Doe's son. And Kramer can lie all she wants. She could play in people's face, and she can play victim all she wants, but DNA doesn't lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people definitely feel like he's the father. Yes, hit that like button, please, and thank you. You said Ronnie in the end passed for no reason, just so Blue can get off a lot. Ciao. And this right here is why the next 72 hours are going to be very interesting. I wonder if it will affect the Christian facade. Right, exactly. Exactly. It's an inside thing. Oh, we the outsiders. Exactly. I honestly think she back in the car since they found her location. Yeah, she don't want people to be caught by them people, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely a good point. But yeah, y'all. So very interesting. Okay, so y'all could check out this interview. I'm not sure when it's supposed to be coming out. This was just like a little snippet or whatever. But yeah, I didn't know Jason Lee moved to BET because remember he was like doing all his stuff on Zeus Network. But I guess he with BET now, child. So y'all go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna probably check it out too. I mean, we could watch it if y'all want to, like on Discord. Just let me know and we could plan it. Like we could all watch it together because I already know BET is very strict on like copyrights and stuff. So I'm not gonna be able to play it directly on YouTube. But we can go ahead and move to Discord. I'm not sure if Discord will let me play it on there either, but you know, it don't hurt to try. Okay, so y'all let me know if y'all want to do that. I do not mind doing it. I'm sure there will be little clips swirling around the internet too. Okay. Um, yeah, he do be talking in circles sometimes. He said they're all guilty. That's why they carry career not going anywhere. Exactly. Exactly. He said, I bet Chrisean interview with Jason is next, right? Is she gonna want to clear that up? Exactly. And all that godly stuff gonna be out the window. Like for real. Like I hate my baby father. Dude. Me and my little nigga good. I don't know what he talking about looking at. Hold on 1 second. You said yes? Okay, yeah, we could make it happen. Yeah, guilty by association, absolutely. You said Blue made it to BET before her. You know what? Nah, for real. Because she swears she was finna be on BET, honey. Okay, and Tyler Perry Studios.
Good, bro.
Yeah. Hilarious. You funny as hell. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, so shall be interesting. Wow. So, and that's pretty crazy how he's insinuating low key that, you know, she probably did have something to do with Ronnie's demise, which we all already. I mean, I said it when it first happened. My gut is telling me that Chrisean is behind this. I absolutely did. Okay. I've always felt like that because of the timing. You know, he was in the process of trying to figure out if Junior was his biological son, you know what I mean? It was just kind of all suspicious. And then not to mention, you know, the next day she posts the paternity test or the DNA test, I mean, that they supposedly did on Zeus literally the day after he passed. It was odd. Definitely had me side-eyeing her, okay? Because what was the reason? What was the reason? Okay? And then he also brought up, I wish I could pull that video up, but I know it's going to take me a little minute to pull it up. So I'm not going to do it today. Maybe I'll play it next show. But he did mention, you know, yeah, she tried to set me up before, and because I showed y'all the receipts a few times on this channel, you know, where she definitely was trying to first of all, she was trying to get Jaden and Callie unalived. Okay, yes. She was trying to get them unalived, and then she wanted the the mystery man to rob Blueface. So she's definitely the setup queen, and I've been saying that for a while too. You know what I mean? Like she definitely is the setup queen, and I wouldn't put nothing past her. You know, them Malones, okay, yes, all of them. The Malones is very dangerous people. Okay. They constantly threaten people with their lives and all type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you gotta be careful with them peoples. Absolutely, because yeah, they're crazy as hell, and they don't get like dangerously though, like dangerously crazy to where like somebody can get hurt or worse. Okay, absolutely, and they not in their right mind. The whole family off. The whole family touched. Okay, literally. Literally. Um, you said when she was at the airport of threatening Blue, she literally described how Ronnie was deleted. Maybe she did, huh? It's crazy. Yep, trauma was set up. Charity, yep. Charity baby daddy, yep. Clock it. You know, dangerous people. I'm telling you. Absolutely dangerous. But yeah, y'all. So that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. So yeah, y'all let me know if y'all want to watch the interview. I think Aqua said she had wanted us to, so I could definitely make that happen. Not sure when it's supposed to be. Oh, it's airing tomorrow. It's airing tomorrow. So yeah, we could probably watch it tomorrow. If y'all want to, on Discord, okay. I can definitely get that situated. Okay, but anyways, y'all, thank you so much for pulling up. I so greatly appreciate it, okay? And I really hope y'all enjoyed the show. Shout out to my love buds, period. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything, okay? Thank you so much. Y'all are super duper appreciated. Just know that, okay? Don't forget to hit that like on your way out. All right. And I probably won't be up here tomorrow. I do have to do a couple more assignments, y'all. Y'all know your girl is in school. Okay. Yes, but I should be back up here either Thursday or Friday, okay? Most likely Thursday though, okay, y'all? But I will try to get that interview going in the Discord, okay? So if you haven't joined the Discord, go ahead and do so. If you're interested in watching it with us, just pulling up and watching it, okay? But other than that, y'all, that's pretty much it. So I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's night as well as a great day tomorrow. Okay. And I will see y'all next time. Stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Bye.